surrounding these crimes became a combination of historical research, folklore, and pseudo-history, capturing public imagination to the present day. I have to say, it was the From Hell letter and then the From Hell movie that started my love affair with Jack the Ripper.
Yeah. I just wanted to mention, you know how before I had said about at work I see a lot of Halloween birthdays?
Yeah.
I saw so many more this week.
Bless.
I'm like, this is great. But why isn't it me?
Why'd I have to be born in
Why couldn't my children have been February. Born then?
Did you plan it? I'm surprised.
I tried to.
I love that. I know you did with Titus.
Yeah. I tried with the other one too. I stopped and then started and I was like, oh, it'll take just like Titus did. No. Did not. So my last one is Mr. H.H. Holmes, also known as Herman Webster Mudgett. I think it's Mugget. I don't know.
Hey, we fucked things up.
I mispronounce words.
Thanks for having my back. This episode's gonna be sassy, Alex.
He was a con artist and bigamist who was one of America's first serial killers, sometimes referred to as the Beast of Chicago. Holmes is believed to have killed somewhere between 20 and 200 people. Because he's the one who has the murder.
That's a wide spectrum.
Because he's the one who has the murder castle, the hotel that has all the booby traps and everything. I would love to be in there. Just saying.
I wonder
how cool would that be?
If there would be so many ghosts in there.
Oh, most definitely.
And like, would we be sensitive enough to see them or
feel like an
or like feel them?
Yeah.
So my last one, very much like with Eileen Wuornos, this guy scares the daylight out of me.
Okay.
If you look up a picture of him,
they
had to keep him in a cage in the courtroom. He is literally so scary, and his name is Andre Chikatilo.
Did I talk about him?
You might have. I've talked about him to you before. I first encountered him when I was listening to the Monstros.
Just wanted to let you know you can no longer visit the murder castle.
Why?
For tours.
Why?
It's no longer standing.
Why?
They tore it down.
Why?
It says, according to the Chicagoologist, an aspiring entrepreneur purchased the building after Holmes was hanged for murder, intending to make it into a tourist attraction, and it was just all kinds of things. It's just someone said the source of the fire, there was a fire, and then they tore it down, basically. It destroyed the whole building.
Maybe it was just one last little...
He was the first thing to show up as soon as I typed his first name. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh.
Isn't he creepy?
I have never talked about him, but I've heard you talk about him.
Andre Chikatilo was a Soviet serial killer nicknamed the Butcher of Rostov,
he definitely
and the Red Ripper,
Russian.
And the Rostov Ripper.
Yeah.
He sexually assaulted, murdered, and mutilated at least 52 women and children between 1978 and 1990 in the Russian SFSR, the Ukrainian SSR, and the Uzbek SSR. Chikatilo confessed to 56 murders and was tried for 53 of them in April 1992. He was convicted and sentenced to death for 52 murders in October 1992, although the Supreme Court of Russia ruled that in 1993 that insufficient evidence existed to prove his guilt in 9 of those killings. Chikatilo was executed in February 1994. Chikatilo was known as the Rostov Ripper and the Butcher of Rostov because he committed most of his murders in Rostov Oblast of the Russian SFSR. He's literally a monster.
He definitely looks Russian.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember if it's him or not. He was a teacher for a while, but I don't think he actually had the credentials. But he was like I want to say he was the teacher because he had children, and there was this girl that he was like pushing out into the lake and swimming with her.
Oh.
And like he like I don't remember if she got away. She might have been the one that got away. I don't remember.
Yeah.
And he was
This
like,
isn't one of those episodes, guys. We're just
I
trying to
didn't
let you know who
do
they
all
are.
the research. I'm trying to remember what I remember. But I want to say like he was like trying to do stuff to her in the water, but she was able to get away from him. I think that or he drowned her. I don't remember. But
we're gonna have to do like a serial killer podcast or episode.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Or find professional people who want to do that, and then they can come and talk to us about it.
Oh, I see what
you know, saying. Like as a guest.
Well, my uncle apparently knows Norwegian people and all those people over in Germany. We can probably find something.
Hey, I know 2 Germans.
There we go.
Dizzy and Diddy. I only know them by their gamer tags.
Yes.
And like when I talked to them, this was a couple months ago. Andrew was like, "You can talk to them," and the one was like, "Hello." I'm like, "Hello." Or whatever, you know, I can't do a German accent.
I know what you mean. That's funny.
Hello. The one has like a rougher German accent. Yes. The other one, like you could barely tell.
Yeah.
Like he definitely spoke English most of his life.
Yes. All right. So next section.
Woo woo! I forgot.
I know, right? So horror movies. I'm just gonna go through all of mine since I don't have to really
serial killers.
Yeah. As above, so below gives me chills every time.
That's all I could think about with Andrew doing the urban exploration yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, right. The Conjuring. Pretty much
also on my list.
Any of them. Misery. I love that movie so much. Trick or Treat and the Others.
I don't know if I've seen Trick or Treat.
It's about basically a murderous child who's really not a child. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a couple of years because it's not terrifying to me.
Oh my gosh. So my list, first one on it, The Conjuring.
Yes.
My second horror movie, and even though it's more funny, it's still horror.
It's still horror.
Evil Dead, The Army of Darkness. I love that movie. Another super scary one, Insidious.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
She's making a face.
I don't like it.
I don't like
it. Got the creepy nun face.
Yeah. No, it's literally like the devil.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And the old lady.
Uh-huh.
All right. Rose Red.
Oh,
I love that
movie. So good.
And The Haunting.
Also so good.
Right? Those two are classic horror movies to me.
Yes. Next, food. Okay. Any soup.
Nicole
I love squash
is a soup slut.
I love soup. My family, not so much. But I could have soup every day.
Not me.
Yeah. Pumpkin bars. Basically the ones that my grandma makes or buy, or if you get them from like the store, but also the ones my grandma bakes because they're banging. Frosted pumpkin cookies, like the soft ones at the store. Those have to be store bought. I've never made them. I don't think they would taste the same. Apple cider, and then pumpkin pie. Pecan pie. I did it again. Sorry, it's because I had all those pumpkins.
That's another word for pronunciation debate.
Because I said pecan pie.
She said pecan. And I'm
pecan
a pecan
pie.
I say pecan.
Yeah.
Andrew says pecan, and we can't come to peace in our household about it.
I say it both. It just depends on what comes to my brain at the time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I'm feeling ratchet. I'm going to say pecan.
Pecan! Mine are, and I have some explanations as to why.
Yeah.
So we always made pigs in a blanket, but called them mummies because you would like stretch a little biscuit around it. And we always made them for Halloween parties at church. So Loved those. That's a fall favorite.
Uh-huh.
Any sort of pumpkin beverage I can get at my basic white girl establishment, I'm going to get it, and I'm going to enjoy it. Is it pumpkin chai tea, pumpkin spice latte, pumpkin cold foam, pumpkin sauce in my iced coffee? Like, I mean, I want all of it.
Yeah.
The Pillsbury sugar cookies with the little pumpkin on them.
Yeah, the ones that used to be in like a tube, but now they're on a flat thing.
Yeah, and now they're safe to eat raw.
Yeah.
I was eating them raw anyways.
We are the G's.
Yeah. Sloppy Joes, because my mom would always put them in a crock pot and we would go trick-or-treating and then we'd be able to come back and warm up and eat those.
I had Sloppy Joes last week.
I love Sloppy Joes.
Me too.
And then the other food is chili.
Yeah, I'm not so much into chili anymore. Like,
I'm not
like
so much.
out.
I'm hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
He's a chili guy.
I think I need to find a new recipe to make myself. Like, they're having a chili cook-off on Monday, and you're supposed to pay like $5 so you can taste test, basically have lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not pay $5. I'm like, I don't want to taste everyone's chilies. I don't know what people use. It makes me nervous.
Also same. Same. Next time I make chili, I want to actually like go and either get bread things or do the thing where you make a loaf like a in your crock pot.
Yeah.
Do the crock pot bread bowl.
Yeah.
Like I want it in the bread bowl.
I see what you're saying.
So that way I can just like
I think the bread bowl is a waste because that's just me. Like the innards are great, but like you don't get to enjoy the outside properly.
Well, you take the innards,
the motherfucking bowl,
and then you take the top and you dip it on the way out.
I get
and then
it.
you eat it at the bottom. You don't fill it with a bunch of soup. You're eating the bread.
The soup is the main fucking show, man.
No, the bread. The bread is the main show.
No.
Listeners, listen, we're gonna put up a poll after this episode airs, and we can all
talk. Is it about the soup or is it about the bread?
Duke it out.
Was that it for yours?
Yeah,
okay.
That's it.
Smells. Okay. I already love the smell of coffee, but it's different in fall where you're like smelling the coffee and the cold air and like the leaves.
Steam and
like it's a totally different smell than say in the summer or the winter. And then when it rains after the leaves fall, there's a smell. Basically moldy leaves.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
But it's like a nostalgia smell.
Decomposition.
Yeah. Bonfires. I could smell one right before we started recording. It was great. Walking in to my mom's house or my grandma's, whoever's, on Thanksgiving and smelling all the food. Just as one. It's like a smell.
Smells like holidays.
Yeah. Like family, and it's just, that's what I enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, to be specific, brown sugar vanilla. Anything. Could be lotion. Could be soap. Could be a Scentsy smell.
Who knows?
That's what it is.
So, was that it for you on that one?
Mm-hmm.
I love the smell of the cool, damp morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that decomposition, baby.
That decomp.
Slash.
As we talk about serial killers.
Yeah, no shit. Slash, you know, like when it's like a really sunny, clear, but kind of chilly fall day out like today is?
Today.
And you go outside and you stand in the sun and you can feel the warmth from the sun.
Yeah.
But the air's still cool and fresh.
Yes.
That smell.
That's kind of... That when in the spring I had talked about standing out at the bus stop waiting for Titus, and it was like the beginning of spring where the sun was just hitting and I felt like a flower growing because I could feel the heat. That kind of weather.
But where flowers dying now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Crock-pot meals. Anything where it's like food has been cooking for a long time in the house. Love that.
That was part of my breakdown. Forgot about
Cinnamon baked goods / apple cider. So anything with that
yeah.
strong spice scent.
Yes.
I like fall scent. When you